In a bicycle shop in Dayton, Ohio,
Two brothers had an idea. They never graduated from college.
a lot of people thought they were kind of, well, different.
They learned by doing.
Trying, failing, and trying again. And on December 17th, 1903, they changed the world.
At the lab school, that's how we learn too.
We learn by doing, drawing, and making.
We learn differently too.
Some of our classrooms have walls, and some don't.
But they are pretty amazing. The lab school. Great minds taking flight. Before I came to lab, I just wasn't really learning well. I felt like I was stuck.
I am dyslexic. I look at the page. Something in my brain does not connect my brain to that word.
When you have a learning difference, you think that you can't do anything, but you actually can.
I went to lab starting in 4th grade, and it was amazing. Right from the start, it was just like, wow.
I think lab works because it gives children permission to be who they are.
The world's biggest sweet potato.
They own their own passions. And so when they own their own, that's where you get enormous growth.
That's what we do here at Lab really well.
Do you think it could fly?
Finding that key that opens the door for them for learning.
When I first came to lab, I remember I had no confidence. Like, I was kind of bullied at my old school, and like coming to lab, I just felt like I could do stuff. I chose this drawing because I loved how kind of exaggerated the hands were. Now I feel like I'm a very confident person. I'm very like comfortable with who I am, and that is definitely because of lab. Because before lab, I didn't really have any friends. I'd always wear kind of baggy clothes and like I'd kind of try to hide myself, but lab I feel really like pulled me out of my shell and was able to make me who I am today.
It helps you when you have learning differences and they do what you need.
Everything is hands-on. You use your hands a lot at lab. It's not like where you sit at a desk and just read.
We go out and actually do the stuff we're talking about in class. It's not enough to just talk about it. We go out and do it.
I'm a math teacher, but I still think math is boring. What I try to do is incorporate as many projects as I can.
I find myself a lot of times at home thinking, okay, how can I make this better? What would put the wow factor in? What would engage my students who just don't learn by hearing instructions, but also seeing the process?
I like the academic clubs. You're actually reenacting and learning. You get to sculpt and paint and make and actually create.
The teachers are right there with you. And they will like guide you along. And no one is very judgy. No one is judgy at all. Because everybody is the same.
With that launch, we're going to be focusing on stability. There's something that is very difficult to teach, and it's this grit. It's the acceptance that you're going to fall, and you need to get back up, and you're going to fall again, and you're going to need to get back up.
What we tell the students is that the jobs that are out for right now, they're not going to be there tomorrow. So we have to teach them for jobs that aren't even around yet.
It's not going to be simply this world of being a good speller and being able to read quickly and accurately. You're going to have to do much more beyond the print world.
Our students are going to need to know how to work collaboratively and problem solve and think creatively.
I do not think I would be in the place that I am without lab.
You're gonna learn so much.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a learning difference, not a disability. I just need to find a new road to take. Not the road, not the highway everybody else is taking. I need to take one of the side roads to get there, but I'm gonna get there just like everybody else.
We don't know who the Wright brothers of tomorrow will be, or where they will come from.
Who would have guessed a bicycle shop in Dayton, Ohio?
The Lab School of Washington.
Great different minds. Learning by doing.
creating.
Taking flight.